Princess Anne arrives in Paris for the Olympic Games in first major trip since horse incident. Princess Royal has begun a 12-day visit to France in what is her first major outing since being hospitalized after an incident with a horse. Princess Anne arrived in Paris on Monday ahead of the Olympic Games, which begin later this week. She is among a number of royals, from across Europe, the Middle East and Asia expected to descend on the city for the competition. The 73-year-old was met at the airport by Britain's ambassador to France before attending a meeting of the International Olympic Committee, IOC, the organization that oversees the Games. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Anne, who is president of the British Olympic Association, is also a member of the IOC. The IOC counts a number of royals as members including Prince Albert II of Monaco, who was also present at Monday's meeting and is a former Olympian, Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg, Princess Nora of Liechtenstein, Amir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al-Thani of Qatar, Prince Feisal Al-Hussein of Jordan and Prince Jigyel Ugyen Wangchuck of Bhutan among others. King Frederik X of Denmark is a former member, serving from 2009 to 2021. Anne was photographed listening intently as the organization began its 142nd session at the Palais des Congrès de Paris. The Princess Royal is expected to attend a number of Paris 2024 events over the coming fortnight, and will meet with Team GB, and France's President Emmanuel Macron. She will also pay tribute to Eric Liddell, who inspired the movie Chariots of Fire, on the centenary of his 400 meters triumph. Princess Anne has slowly returned to official duties after being rushed to hospital following an incident with a horse on her Gackham Park estate on June 23. Anne, Princess Royal visits the Riding for the Disabled Association, RDA, National Championships at Hartpury University and Hartpury College on July 12, 2024 in Gloucester, England. The RDA is celebrating its 55th anniversary this year. Her Royal Highness has been the patron of the RDA since November 1971, and assumed the role of president in March 1986. She spent close to 3 weeks in hospital for a suspected concussion and had to cancel a number of engagements including a visit to Canada. During her first engagement post-accident, Princess Anne said she couldn't remember a single thing about it. The Olympic Games are an event close to the Princess Royal's heart. In 1976, she became the first British royal to compete in the Olympics, representing Great Britain at the Montreal Summer Games. She rode one of the late Queen's horses, Goodwill, in eventing. 36 years later, she presented her daughter Zara Tindall with a silver medal during the Olympics in London in 2012. The Olympic Games Paris 2024 will no doubt receive special attention from royal mother and daughter Princess Anne and Zara Tindall. While Princess Anne made history by becoming the first member of the British royal family to compete in the Olympic Games, Anne's daughter went one step further, winning a medal at the London 2012 event. In a touching nod, the Princess Royal, who has been president of the British Olympic Association, BOA, for more than 40 years, presented Tindall, then known by her maiden name Zara Phillips, with her medal. Zara Phillips was born May 15, 1981, to Princess Anne and her first husband, Mark Phillips. Both her mother and father were keen equestrians who competed at the Olympics. Her mother's appearance at the 1976 Olympic Games in Montreal, Canada made history as she was the first member of the royal family to become an Olympian. However, she suffered a fall from her horse, Goodwill, during the cross-country section of the 3-day eventing competition, and the Great Britain team had to pull out of the event after 2 of their horses were injured. Tindall's father was a reserve member of the British equestrian team for the 1968 Olympic Games in Mexico City. He was part of the British eventing team at the 1972 Munich Olympic Games, which won gold, and his team won silver at the 1988 Seoul Olympic Games. He also competed individually at the Munich Games but did not medal. It is hardly surprising therefore, that she would follow her parents, into the sport of eventing. Also known as three-day eventing, or horse trials, the equestrian competition sees a horse and rider compete across three disciplines: dressage, cross-country and show jumping. Like her parents, Tindall began riding as a child, but Queen Elizabeth II's granddaughter did not start to pursue it as a career until after university. By then, she had her eye on the Olympics.